on the thought of like, that you're going to need to use this thing, and we're all hoping that, of course, we never do. But
what happened to the screen?
Yeah, I went to. It says hide show vertical view. What is that?
I don't know. I hit something.
It's back. Okay, I hit it. I
Uh,
hit it back.
okay, there you go. Yeah, so they got everything here. When we were coming here, we were thinking, oh, we're gonna be in the desert, nothing's here, but they got everything, man. They got a flea market that has all the RV stuff. If I could have brought my bus here and built my RV here because they got everything. You know what I mean? I'm walking through this place, I'm like, oh man, I could have came here and just bought everything.
Right.
Yep.
That's very good. That's cool. You made a good choice.
Yeah, we were liking it a lot. I got my leather stuff out a little bit today, so I've been playing around, trying to get it set up where I can do some flow.
Nice.
Yep. Nice. So let's get the fellas in. We got right. Coach. He came in early. He must ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah, I guess.
Hello.
Hey, fellas.
Jim. Hey, real quick, I got to jump off for a coach's meeting. I missed the invite and just saw it. So I'm going to jump off and I'm going to try to be back on.
Okay.
Hey, love the hoodie. You must be enjoying this desert heat.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm out here like a king, boy. They when I go by, they bow down.
That's great.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to pop off. I'll try to be back on shortly. It'll probably be about a half-hour meeting or so.
All right. We'll decide if we want to let you back in. It's all right.
Okay. All right.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, it's 39 degrees here. Yeah.
It's 60 here.
Yeah.
It gets pretty chilly at night. I mean, it's kind of chilly.
Yeah, they say. I've never been in the desert at night, but that's what I've heard.
And it gets dark. When I tell you it's black outside.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Well, yeah, no ground light, I guess. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
The sun, when you see the sun going over the edge, as soon as it's gone, it is black.
You can count 3, 2, 1, lights out.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like being in prison.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So I watched a couple of videos about people getting lost, right?
Oh, yeah.
So there was another couple here that we know that has a bus. And so all of them were going to walk over to, they had a section where they were having a little party or something.
Right.
So they started walking over there, and they didn't realize how far it was because everything looks close, but it's pretty far.
Oh, yeah.
So they came back a few minutes later. It's like, man, we got lost. We walked straight out that way, and it got so dark. When we turned around, you see a couple different lights, from different rigs, but you don't know which one's yours.
It's like being in the ocean. You can get disillusioned real fast.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty different out here from the East Coast.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Nice.
So you see any GMC motorhomes there?
No, but I've seen a couple GMC box trucks that they converted.
Yeah.
Were you thinking about the one like you have?
Yeah, like the one I have. Yeah.
I seen one of those I think I was in Vegas.
Yeah.
On the way down here, I think we seen one at a gas station. They're pretty neat looking.
Yeah, it's funny. Like when you see those next to a modern RV, it looks like a tiny little van.
Yeah.
It seems just like, wow, I guess it is kind of small.
How do they ride? They ride pretty good?
I haven't really. I mean, I only drove for like 3 hours across the other side of Florida. But yeah, it was all right. I mean, it's smooth. It was a little getting used to because you're basically sitting right over the front wheels,
right?
Which I never had anything like that before. So it's weird turning. You're like, oh, you could just pull right up onto something and turn, and you make the turn. So anyway.
Yeah, the turn radius is nice on those.
Yeah. But I want to get it fixed up. I want to go take it and go somewhere with it. But
what motor does it have in it? Oh, it has a Tornado stuff in it, huh?
Yeah, Tornado front end. Yeah, so it's a Oldsmobile 455.
Okay.
So then
What,
in
Monster?
78, they put the 403 in it because I think the 455 wasn't available anymore.
You should put a Cummins in that bad boy.
It's a lot of work because you have to do something with the front wheel drive.
Oh
To figure
yeah.
You got to figure out how to get the the transmission to work.
You know,
Man,
I'm reading an old
Anything
car.
can be done, right?
Reading an old Cars magazine from '68, and it was Barry Grant. No, not Barry Grant. It was Grant from the Grant Steering Wheel Company,
Okay.
and another guy. He commissioned a brand new Toronado. Maybe it was '67, but what they did was they put another engine in and drive unit in the trunk. So
Yeah.
this car had two, and that motor would have been, it was probably the Nailhead, the early ones, maybe a 401 Nailhead or 425. But he had two full engine and transmission. And from the outside, you really couldn't tell, except he put some vents in the C pillars that would actually help cool the engine. And they said it was quiet, it was powerful as all get up, and he had a switch he could control running one motor or two, and and they had people, everybody who saw it wanted him to build him one, but it was pretty
That's
crazy.
like that's like the Harry Hurst Olds. I don't know if it was a 442, and then they put two motors in it.
Well, that was two in the front. Yeah, that was a race car. Yeah, this was a regular street car. It had the stock wheels on it. I mean, from the outside, it looked original bone stock, but
yeah,
it wasn't. It was highly modified. Really cool.
I thought the Harry Hurst Olds had engine in the back too, didn't it?
The Harry
I know it was all-wheel drive, twin supercharged engine.
No, that was Tommy Ivo drove that. There was two motors in line in front, and it was 4-wheel drive. It was all-wheel drive, so we used to do 4-wheel burnouts with the thing.
No, I'm looking at a picture here. One has an engine in the rear too.
Oh yeah, okay. Maybe there were different iterations of it. Who knows?
What's this other one?
I think the Tommy Ivo car had 4 engines.
Yes, that's correct, Jim. It was 4 Olds engines, right? Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What are you doing with 4 engines? Well, back then they didn't know what to do, so everybody was putting multiple engines in the cars.
Put more engines.
Yeah.
Like a tractor.
Sky's the limit.
So Ray from
Yeah.
Hold on. So Ray from Lowrider magazine.
Uh-huh.
Joe Ray. He has
Okay.
a 63 Cadillac Eldorado, and they made it a rear engine.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's pretty nice. I think I showed you guys pictures of it a couple years ago. It was at SEMA,
Okay.
but it was nice. They did a lot of metal work on this car.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you think what you got to do just structurally, to hold it so it doesn't rip out.
Yeah.
It's a ton of work.
So I'll talk to him too. He's gonna try to come on the show.
Cool.
Man, these guys are so busy, man. It's hard to pin them down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Busy guys.
Speaking of twin engines, did you guys see? I mean, this has been a while now. I think was it Hot Rod Garage? I think it was Tony Angelo. He did Monte Carlo,
Right.
with the 2 engines.
I remember that.
Yep, that was Mike. I think it was Monte SS, right? But whatever. Yeah.
Oh, where'd he go?
Knocked himself right off.
Did it? Oh, he did. That was me. I'm so used to me getting knocked off.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull up this car. I want to show you this car, man. It's no joke. I talked to Chip Foose. I got info from his manager, so hopefully we can get him on.
Nice.
So I got a question. You know how so I'm not like this. So my wife did a speaking thing this week, yesterday, 2 days ago, and people coming up to her asking her, all she did was she just gave like a hour and a half speech about some stuff, and people wanted to take a picture with her and get her autograph and stuff. And she goes, "What's going on?" I go, "I don't know." I go, I'll get a picture with somebody, but just because I'm like, oh, whatever, so I can put it on Facebook and be like, look, I got a picture with Cletus. So we're trying to figure out like why, what is the draw? What is the appeal to getting the signature? Like, just sign like the program. Here, sign my program. I'm like, I don't know. I don't get it.
So
you guys.
What does she do? What was the speech about? Like, what was
it? Was about ADHD.
Oh.
Okay, so by her being a speaker, people are respecting her as a higher up or a somebody to look up to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where people say, well, this person is going to be somebody, or this person's going to.
That's what I was telling. I think they're hoping that you're going to get further in your career, and they can say, "Look, I met this person.
I knew her when."
Yeah,
yep.
That's what I think. Because I go to Freedom Factor all the time, and all those guys are there, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And I don't sit there and get their autograph or a picture or anything. I'm just like, it's just sitting there, just hanging out, and they're working and doing stuff. I'm like, whatever.
So did she say to you, "Hey, Keith, how come you don't pay that kind of attention to me?"
Get yourself in trouble.
You don't want to. I think I'm somebody. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, you don't think I'm anyway. I'm not. You're my wife. I see you every day. What's the big deal? No, but I did tell her, I go, next time we can set this up, because she said other people were asking her, like, who's that guy there? Everybody's taking the picture with him, and she's like, I don't know who that person is. I go, that's a good thing we can do. Let's just have people start taking pictures with some random person.
Well, sometimes that's all it is. Yeah. Everybody get in line. Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Start a line here. Don't sign it.
They're kind of sheep like that. They'll just fall in line. You're right.
Yeah.
It's great.
So it was funny.
Wow. So Lewis, what are the other highlights of SEMA?
Let's see.
I've been watching guys, all the YouTube channels. Everybody's posting stuff on mainly tools and cars and stuff, and a lot of cool stuff. A lot of really, really interesting things dropped.
Yeah, it really is. Every year you see so much, it gets overwhelming. But the paint, I was saying a lot of the paint jobs are getting so good. I guess it's technology, because everybody's paint job is like amazing.
Right.
Did you ask them, are they using waterborne, or what kind of paint are they using?
Yeah, a lot of them are using waterborne.
So I wonder if that's the difference, maybe.
It could be, but like the Ring Brothers cars, between them and Foose, like Foose's car, you can't find a flaw. Yeah. And the same with the Ring Brothers. I mean, I'm standing there with them for, an hour, just looking at the car, and you can't find spots. You can't find dust or nothing. You know what I mean? Like every part of the car has been touched.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just crazy.
We were just talking about that the other day. I did an event at a senior center. It was Men's Appreciation Day. So they had a lot of guys in the place who had been, I guess, car guys interested in cars. And so some of the local clubs got involved, and I hopped on the bandwagon with them. And, we just brought our cars, and they came out. But we were talking. The guy was asking me about my car, my paint, and saying, man, how long ago was that painted? And I said, well, actually fairly recently. But he said, I've never seen paint that flat. And when they talk about flat, he wasn't talking about the color or the hue, because it is glossy. He was talking about when you look down the side,
no ripples.
It's flat, right? There's no ripples, there's no waves. And I said, the body on this car wasn't done surgically. It wasn't done like they didn't put 10,000 hours into making sure it was 100% straight. I mean, they did what they had to do, and all the gaps and everything were right. But I said, and it just so happened, my buddy whose shop painted the car, he was there. So I said, Mike, get in on this. I said, tell him. And he explained to me, he says, yeah, of course you need good prep. If the body isn't reasonable, and then of all your, and everything isn't clean and prepped, he says, the new paints really do fall a little different. They just lay a little different, and he said we're getting better results with the same kind of work we've done in the past. But like on a lacquer job, he said, this car you would have seen something. You would have seen imperfections, unless you did 30 coats of hand rubbed lacquer. A coat of paint, clear paint. That's how they used to do it. It used to take them forever.
Yeah.
He says now, you shoot it once, you let it cure, man. You wet sand it, hit it with the clear. 72 hours, it's dry. You're done. And he's right. So the big shops that are doing the real big cars like you're seeing, Louis, figuring they're taking a little more time and even more prep and attention to detail. I could see how you won't see you won't see anything. You won't see a.
So after they when they did your car, after they clear it, did they sand it and then buff it out?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the called cut and buff.
Right.
They give it a light wet sand just to break it, and then they use the polish.
Okay.
And then it just comes out like a mirror. It comes out beautiful.
Yeah.
So you have to think about that too. The cutting compounds are better.
Yeah.
The primer's better. The sandpaper's better. You know what I mean? You add all that stuff up, you're getting a better paint job.
Everything.
Buffers are better. Yeah, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and and people choke when they hear the price because it is very expensive. But on the other hand, you're looking at these cars and you are getting a really, really nice job. So.
Yep. There was a lot of Mustangs out there, a lot of C10s, a lot of station wagons.
Yeah.
Every type.
Nice.
Just everything's incredible. You just walk through it awe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I need to go again.
Yeah, I got a lot of pictures I still got to put up. It's supposed to rain the next couple of days, so I'll be in here on the computer.
Okay.
So I'll be getting a lot of stuff up, working on a video. So just trying to keep it moving. A lot of the celebrities, it wasn't. I mean, they were all out there, but they were hard to come by. I didn't see too many people.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a couple at like some booths. They're doing autograph signings, but usually you see them walking around and stuff. But I ran into Bogey. She didn't have any cars out there. She was just so relaxed and happy. No stress.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you're looking pretty happy. She's like, oh man, I ain't got no stress. I'm just here as a spectator this year.
Just walking around looking at stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get her on. I talked to Courtney Hanson. Get her back on. Or no, she's never been on, huh? I'm gonna get her on. A couple people I've seen, I'm gonna get back on. So
What the heck?
it'd be cool.
Yeah, it's like when you do car shows and things. I've done a few of them, and you don't get to see it. I did a show for 10 years, and man, I had still people come up to me like, man, I used to come to your show every year, and they had like a really cool car. I'm like, man, I don't even remember seeing your car, and I worked the gate. So, I probably checked you in and I don't even remember. But that's the thing. I remember saying, I just want to go to a show and just park my ass down and just enjoy myself, because when you're doing it and you're part of it, you don't enjoy it. You're working. You're working.
Yeah.
So,
It's a lot.
yeah.
Yep. So, Nelson Gill, he had his booth was pretty nice. He's doing his thing.
Right.
All the usual fellas, we didn't get to go out and eat like we usually do. We usually all meet up and go to Fremont Street. But
Right.
a lot of people were in and out. They weren't there for the whole week. Okay, with her and then I didn't get to catch up with her.
You just turned into a Mellotron.
Say again?
You just turned into a Mellotron. You,
Oh,
you were
sorry.
just making some pretty cool, just weird noises. Ding dong,
That's
dong,
what,
ding, dong.
I said a lot of people they were in and out. Like some people got there late and left early.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's growing. They're adding on to the building, man. It's that convention center is huge.
Yeah. What did you see on the tool front that impressed you, if anything?
The Miller booth was huge. It's always been kind of big, but this year they had a big area, like almost the whole end of a building, like
Right.
really
Wow.
big. Yeah, they had all their tools there. They had all their pack out stuff, everything. Milwaukee, I'm sorry, not Miller.
Yeah. I did see some Milwaukee stuff on TV on YouTube. That was they had a lot of all the new long neck ratchets and
Yeah,
a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
And Milwaukee just makes anything and then make it into a tool. That's why
Right.
they made they had a guy had a reamer like for a pipe. Take the pipe, stick it in there, and smooth the outside out, and then you turn around and just go the reams inside. I'm like, do you need that to be electric? All right, guess. I don't
No, you know what? I'll tell you something. I had my buddy here at the house a few months ago. We're doing some plumbing work, and I had to refit a bunch of stuff and cut out some old copper. And he has the Milwaukee crimping tool.
Hmm.
There's a name for it. I don't remember what it is, but it's a $2,000 tool.
for PEX pipe.
Well, no, for copper.
Okay.
For copper. So the fittings now are specific. So you got to buy the correct fittings, and the tool can crimp them, and it puts a beautiful, crimp on it. But the tool, like I said, is $2,000, and the fittings. I did see them in Home Depot because I had to go buy a shark bite the other day, and the fittings are more expensive. So, the parts in that respect become more, but the labor is less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so you
So is
said
that instead of soldering it?
no, this
Yeah.
is not. This
No,
is just it's a cold crimp, and the tool works so super fast, and the crimp
Yep.
comes out so it's like steampunk looking. So I took. I'll see if I can find one. I'll put it on the screen. I actually took pictures before I closed the wall up because I said it's a shame to close this stuff behind a
Electric.
wall. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. Well, yeah, the thing about this, so labor for a plumber is $125 an hour.
Yeah. Get them in and out.
Not New York.
Well, in my area. So
Yeah.
so imagine, that tool is $2,000. You go in and do one house, it pays the tool, and it's cheaper than the labor you would pay a plumber.
Right.
Yep.
And you don't have all the problems of soldering.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's funny, Jim, because it all depends what you know. I had to do a repair in my house, and there was a leaky radiator, a baseboard radiator, and it's funny. It was up in the apartment, so I had a tenant up there, years ago, and when we found the leak, it was just a small little leak. And that that's not under high pressure. So I basically, because they were using the room, I couldn't really take the time, so I JB welded it, and then I put a piece of rubber hose over it and 3 hose clamped it, and it lasted for years. So now I got my daughter up there, and it finally let go again, and got the carpet wet and all. So I said, damn. The problem was it was right after a corner, so this was all soldered pipe. So you had the radiator pipe, then you had a 90-degree elbow and another piece of straight pipe, and it was maybe an inch into the straight pipe after the L. I'm like, oh man, what am I going to do? So I actually cut the pipe, unsoldered it out of the elbow, and then I put another stub piece in that was good, and I actually found it was easy just to solder it. I just took my torch, I heated it up. I've soldered pipe. I've done a lot of soldering, so it doesn't bother me. And then I used a shark bite after that to join the 2 pieces. That was the harder part semantically, but yeah, a lot of guys. I've seen a lot of houses actually in my neighborhood. A couple of years ago, there was a couple house fires. I wonder if it was the same crew. I heard that it was plumbers that caused the fire. that were literally that was soldering pipe,
Yeah.
and it went right up the wall and took at least 2 houses I know of had fires for that because of that.
I tell you what, when they came out with shark bites, I said I wanted to throw my torch and stuff away, man. I was like, I've never soldered ever.
Those are the best. I can't believe they don't leak. It was like,
I know, but you know what?
this and you're done.
But I tell you something, man. I was even going to solder the other piece because once you know how to do it, it's not hard. The problem is people.
It's not hard if you're in a spot where you can get to. When you got one of those things that's up behind the furnace and down below the chimney.
Well, that's kind of the problem too. I was in a precarious spot, and it was tight. It was really close, and I mean, every job is its own job, so you got to just play it by ear. But yeah.
So I use the shark bites here in the bus, and I also use the PEX pipe with the crimp tool.
Right.
Those work pretty good too.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't cheap. You bought the tool, right? That wasn't cheap stuff. But so easy. But clamps just done.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good time saver.
And they make the tool that uncrimps it too. Pretty neat.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Uncrimping? I used to just cut it. I didn't know it was an uncrimping tool.
Yeah. Technology's crazy, man. It's just outstanding. Love it.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I'll find it. Get in there. Let's see.
Ray, you going to put something up?
Yeah, I'm gonna find first. I gotta find it on my phone because I don't know what date it is, and I can go into in the computer and I'll know right where to find it.
All right, I'm gonna show you this El Dorado.
Nice. Woohoo! Yeah.
So I think I showed you pictures of this. That's Joe right there, Joe Ray. That's his car. He's the founder of Lowrider Magazine.
El Dorado.
So the whole roof is glass.
Oh, wow.
And they made it a rear wheel drive, and the whole dashboard and the console and everything is all metal.
That's a 71.
68.
68.
Oh, 68. I'm sorry. Right. Yeah, right. With those little. Look at that.
Wow.
So every time I look at the pictures that I took of this car, I find more graphics in the paint.
Yeah.
Like it's so much stuff in this paint that you can't recognize until you just got to keep looking at it. They call it El Dorado. Suicide door.
So they were front wheel drive. So what drivetrain did they put into it?
I'm not sure, but they made a rear wheel drive so they could do the hydraulics. So all this is metal. No fiberglass. The whole thing's metal.
Wow. It's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it's tough. But like I said, if I see all the
Hey,
paint,
oh my God.
Wow.
so see all the lines in there, you can't see it unless the light hits it a certain way. See all in here?
Right.
And here, look, all this.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, look, all the scallops and I mean it's crazy paint. See the lines in the hood?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Every time I look, like if I go look at pictures that I took of it, I think I shot that maybe 5 years ago. Hold on.
Well, it was 2019, so yeah, it's 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, and I still find stuff. I'm like, man, I didn't see that in there before.
Right.
I'm telling you, man, those lowrider guys, on a different level on everything. Chrome.
Now, I'll show you
Etching. I like the etching.
Yeah.
They just etch everything. It's cool.
I made I got all the etching stuff. So I think I'm gonna do some stuff on Peaches. I'm gonna etch a lot of the stuff on her. Engrave.
So, at the model show I went to, I saw the same kind of work, but on a model. I can show you some pictures of that.
What's up, Brian?
Not much. What's going on, guys?
Another day in the big city or the big desert.
That's right.
Ah,
Brian, I seen a tool truck out here that's converted into an RV.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they do it all out here, man.
why not? Yeah.
That's
Got the lift gate on the back still?
I don't know. No, I don't think it did.
That would be cool because you make that like a porch. Come
Yeah.
out there and then,
Sure.
oh, let's go down. Bring the whole porch down.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I got a bread truck straight across from me, one of the old bread trucks. Yeah, they're doing it all out here.
All right.
And this
so,
isn't even the season. I think the end of December, early January is when it's really the RV season.
Are these old people that are up north and want to get away from the weather?
Yeah, snowbirds.
Snowbirds? Yeah.
all right, so I'll show you.
I'm considered a snowbird now.
Right.
I'm here till it get warm.
Exactly. Don't go
I'll
back.
show you guys what that plumbing stuff looks like right now.
Okay.
So let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you see how those fittings are all crimped?
Yeah.
That's the Milwaukee crimping tool. They're all crimped. They're very
That's
steampunk looking,
Yeah.
but it's all just one geek. It just crimps, geek, and that's it, and it's done. So
That's pretty tough.
yeah, it's very very cool. So yeah, it's like I said, it's like $2,000. Let's see here. Where am I?
Brian, I was going to ask you about a tool, and I forget what it was. Huh. I'm getting old. I'm catching up to you guys.
Yeah. Oh, it gets better.
Brian, did you get this one? The Mustache?
Mustache. Yep.
Mustache. I don't know if I should
Yeah,
open it and
folds
get a
out the
mustache.
comb.
Yeah. Oh, is that a comb or because it shows a picture of the kid with holding it up and like a mustache? All right, you know what?
Yeah, but the center section folds out.
Yeah. Is it worth any money? Is it worth more than $1?
No.
All right, so
It will be now that you opened yours.
I know. No,
I'll
like this.
show you-
Ah!
I'll show you some of the model stuff.
Yeah.
All right, I opened it. It's like the only one I've opened.
Yep, going up in price tonight.
Yeah. Now it's worth $2. Yeah, $100.
So this is how these guys are building models now.
That's cool.
All right, this was obviously like this. They do it in different classes. So this was probably there's a Monkey Mobile. We'll get okay. So we're starting to get now into some of the nicest stuff. But
Was Chassis John's car there again?
I met the guy who did it. So look at the
Yeah.
paint job on it. So remember, this
Yeah,
is a
that's crazy.
1/24th scale model.
Yeah,
So he did all the chrome.
that's crazy.
That's a model.
Look
with
at
all
the
the
engine.
engine wiring,
Cow.
engine detail.
There's some talented people, man.
This one's got it's got a heavy flake job. Look at this.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
You got lace.
So, I mean, look at that work on a model. It just blows it. Yeah,
There you go. Yeah.
every single
Cow.
one. It's a
Look at the
58
trunk.
pound.
Everybody's trunk.
And you got to remember that's a 1/24th scale model kit. That's not a full size car. But I don't know how the hell the guy did that.
Yeah.
Another one. I mean, just one after the other was.
That's
look at
crazy.
it.
I like when they do the roofs like that.
Yeah. Yeah, just some plain stuff. There's Chassis
There
Jones.
it is. There it is.
Yeah. So I met the guy this year who did the diorama and built John's car.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So yeah. Ted had the people.
So by you showing that gasser made me think that Greg from Greg's Speed Shop, he broke that record he was chasing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what the numbers are and stuff, but he won the championship.
Nice.
So I had to get him back on to celebrate that.
Sure.
So what do they do for gassers? I know, you lift up the front, and do they have to have a certain engine? Do they have to have a big blower on it and everything, or
I don't know. I don't
they
know
do
how it
like
works.
twin turbos and stuff? Make it 5,000 horsepower engine.
Yeah, they run though. I don't like them, but they run.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's do that.
I don't think I can pull pictures up on my computer here. Let's see. Some reason won't let me pull it up from my album.
Really?
Dave King has some nice stuff too.
Oh, he always does, right?
Yeah, these guys on, man. I just can't imagine.
You didn't get too many good reviews about that Camaro thing.
Which car is that, Brian?
The Camaro that he
Yeah.
redid. Was it a Camaro?
It was the orange.
Yeah.
Hold on, I think I can pull it up. Hold on.
I think that's what it was. I don't know. It looked kind of funky. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but I couldn't see the, I don't know what the word would be.
There it is.
Okay. The
Yeah,
front fender looks kind of funny to me.
Yeah, it's elongated here.
Yeah.
No bumper.
I mean, like I said, I'm not a Chevrolet guy that way,
Wow.
but I wouldn't take it. I don't think I could take a 69.
I'm looking at what he did.
Dodge to me.
I'm looking at what he did to that hood. How he
Hood.
tunneled it coming. That must be like a Ram Air type of.
Yeah.
It's a whole big panel underneath. So does the engine come through the? No, it doesn't come through the hood. It's not tall enough, right?
No, but
If it's flush.
this part here has like a ramp that goes down into the hood, into the grill.
To bring air in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to bring air in and over the hood, right? Is it?
Yep.
Well,
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. It's like on the Ring Brothers Mustang that they did, Kingpin or whatever it was, where the air flows through the rear quarter panels, flows through that to the rear of the car. I don't know. Like I said, everybody playing with kind of airflow, but I just can't see somebody. I mean, I guess they really had to like that design, but I just don't see it.
Well, a lot of these guys too, Brian, from what I've seen, is they do stuff that's like that because they figure, hey, no one's done it before. Let's do it, and we'll be the guys who do it. And I wonder how many of those cars get remodified later on, like taken. They cut the bottoms of those fenders off. Let's make it look original again. I don't know. I wonder. I always wonder about that.
Well, that Camaro could have been just a catalog car. I think it just bought a whole body and just.
You know what I'm saying? Is you hear about, guys unearth cars. Wow, they
That's
unearth
no,
customs
it's not.
50s and 60s.
That's the Aston Martin that they did.
That's an Aston Martin, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was bad. But they did a 69
This is it.
fastback.
Yeah, that's the 69 right there.
That's an Aston Martin. That's not a Mustang.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Aston Martin. It's a 60 something Aston Martin.
Yeah. But the Kingpin was another one from the Ring Brothers, and it was actually the rear valance was like cut out 3D wise, and the air would flow from the side vent of the quarter panel through the back of the car. The way they designed it.
It looks pretty good, Brian.
Huh?
It looked pretty good.
Yeah, the Mustang looked good. I mean, I guess, unfortunately, there's certain cars, I guess, that
It shouldn't be touched.
right. Well, they could be tweaked or whatever, but when you take a '69 Camaro to make it look like a Dodge Charger,
Yeah.
I'll play devil's advocate here, and I'll say, you know what? There's so many 69 Camaros, and we've seen them in every shape, form, flavor, and color. Why not do something outside the box? Because, you go to a car show, how many 69 Camaros do you stop and really look at?
Well, I guess that's true.
One.
But I guess,
One.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm glad I'm not the guy that owned it and said, hey, do what you want or do something and had to pay a bill on a car that I think is ugly.
Well, unless he liked it. Hey, listen, you're just in a bad mood tonight again. So
I guess.
we're gonna knock you right the hell out of that bad mood, and we're gonna bring you around. It's gonna take a little time tonight, but we're gonna do it. You don't worry. It's hey, maybe the customer, maybe that's what he wanted. Maybe he likes it. I mean, people like shit like that. I mean,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
No,
What is that?
I mean, it's true. I just.
Hold
What
on,
did that start as?
It's a Mercedes. Hold on.
Yeah, but what was it? What kind of Mercedes was that? Doesn't look like any Mercedes I've ever seen.
Yeah, old. It was an old Mercedes.
I
Yeah.
guess. But it looks, I don't know, the proportions look weird. It looks like a Mercedes limo.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
A lot of technology in it.
What the heck? It's not an old dash.
I just had a guy today. We went to a place to get some aluminum awnings. Oh, the spoiler really makes it sweet. Yeah, that's nice. Jesus. I like the paint. That's about it.
Look at the mirrors. The mirror's way up in front of the fender.
Yeah, well, they did that with foreign cars. I was in a place. We just bought some awnings, aluminum awnings for the doors at the house, and I was talking to a guy. It was the father, his two sons are there, and his daughter and his wife. So he actually looks at. I was wearing a vest, and I had a button on it. He goes, "What is that?" It was like it's from the record store I go to, so it's like 2 vinyl records. He goes, "Oh, well, you're into music?" Yeah. So we're talking all about music and bands and local stuff, and then we start talking about, I don't know, talking about cars and this and paint. He goes, "Man, what you do a lot of stuff, don't you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I keep myself busy." He goes, "Well, what don't you do?" I'm like, "Well, there's stuff I don't do, but So the one son says, "Hey, we were talking about motorcycles and paint because he showed me how this one guy ordered an outside awning for his house, and it was purple and orange, and they were kind of like, ugh. I thought it looked kind of cool on the water. It looked like Florida, but so we were talking about. I said, "Well, listen, I had a motorcycle." I said, "I painted it purple. It was like House of Colors, but it was Nedix grape soda purple." I said, "And I put Aztec gold flames on it." And the one son said, "Wow, that sounds like it could be cool." And I said, "Yes." I showed him a picture. He goes, "Yeah, that's crazy." But we were talking about how I said, I never really believed this until I saw it, but I saw a bright purple car, and they did a lime green and a bright orange pinstripe. And I said, you would think those colors would never go together, but they look great. And that led us down another road. So he says, "Wow, do you do any work on cars or just motorcycles?" I said, "No, I do primarily car work these days." So he says, "Wow, could you work on an old Mercedes?" And I said, "How old?" And it ends up it was a grandfather's car, and they want to restore it. And I said, "Dude, you got to get a guy who really knows the Mercedes, inside and out." I said, because once you get into trying to find the right leather for that interior, and you got to get all the right stuff, or the car's never going to be right. So I said, I'm not your guy. But so that's like what, a '58 Olds or a Buick maybe, or a Pontiac?
I don't
No,
know.
it's not a Pontiac. Well, the Spears are kind of throwing me. It looks. I'm thinking Oldsmobile.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
What do you guys think of those wheels?
I don't like them at all.
Okay.
No, me either.
Yeah,
Plausible.
Is that an Olds?
I'm looking at the
That's an old, yeah.
without a doubt.
That's the same car? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check this.
Now, it looks those are Corvette headlights, but that looks like a freaking not an Aston Martin.
This is it.
That's
It is
Corvette.
53, 54, yeah.
That was from the Martin Brothers.
No,
Yeah.
no. This is King Dick.
My buddy Bob was just showing me pictures of up in the Catskills, a guy that had 3,000 cars on his property. He's got it down to like there's Lewis's favorite.
Look at this joker.
He's got it down to like 200 cars, but a lot of old Oldsmobiles, 50s and 60s Oldsmobiles. Those 58s I really, really like. What's the significance of 131?
Size of the motor.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
The rims are painted. Holy cow.
But the Kraken on the side.
That looks like it was painted by the guy who comes on here, Beard.
Oh yeah. Ed, yeah.
Ed,
I don't know
that's-
who painted this, but they did a great job.
Yeah, it's freaking amazing what they did with that.
Yeah, when I grow up, maybe I'll get something.
Well, it's a Nautilus theme.
Yep. So let's see. Oh, you might like this one, Mercedes.
That's a Mercedes. yeah.
That's cute. That looks. I like the flares. See, that looks like a little road racer. I like that.
That's the one they made from scratch.
No, I
I
don't
make
think
one.
it's
Yeah. I do like that a lot. Yeah, look at that.
What?
it looks like it'd be fun to beat around, huh?
Yeah, I like that. Yes, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I think
Because
I'd
you're
rather see what it said- I think I'd rather see what it said of passports. Go back to that Nomad up there. I saw that gray Nomad. Yeah, that was one of their recent ones. Look at that. They made the billet wheels look like the stock 55 Chevy hubcaps.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool. And
I don't like.
that's got a chop too.
I don't like the color. It's too plain.
Well, yeah, it's that putty. Yeah.
I know. It's like the new
I
trend.
agree, Keith. I think that's kind of. I mean, I know why they do it, but I'd rather see something nice.
Yeah. So later on they can paint it because it's already primed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just clear coat of the primer.
Well,
It's
if his
gonna-
hair gets a little tall, Lewis, he can almost hang with you.
Yeah, he's almost there. See, this is what I was talking about, Ray.
Holy shit!
What the heck?
I guess for when you absolutely positively have to hear your favorite music.
Yeah, I don't like this part of it, but I'm talking about the butt back in.
So
That
the
was-
front part, does that turn with the wheel? It doesn't turn with the wheel, does it? The
No.
speakers and everything?
No. Oh
Oh,
wait,
so it's
that
just-
might.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it does.
think that definitely does. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
it does.
It's a lot of. It seems like a lot of weight that's on the front there.
Yeah.
Well, that front tire is 32, man. It's got weight by itself.
God.
And you know
Yeah.
what? If you get that bass kicking, you may get like torque steer from the speakers.
Yeah.
No joke, man. No joke.
So see how the back ends are getting wide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need the parking space for a trike.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Peaches might be getting a rear end put in.
Big girl, fat bottom girl. Holy shit! What's that?
Well, I
Great.
saw a slingshot. So, the slingshot has 2 wheels in the front, 1 in the rear.
Yeah.
There's a kit or something that makes it so you have 2 wheels in the rear.
Oh.
Which I guess, then it's a car.
You
Yeah.
could afford a
But
car,
you bought it as a motorcycle. So I guess that's how you get around that. But I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. It looked fine. It looked like almost like an off-road buggy kind of thing.
That's a
Pretty
nice
cool.
color. That's a 63.
Yeah, but a 67 hood scoop.
Yeah, right. With the Stinger hood scoop, but a 63 hood. Yeah, that's nice. I like the color. I don't like the wheels.
But they got a whole bunch of money in the back.
Wow. Look at
Oh,
that.
okay.
Oh yeah, there's money. Yeah.
Oh, motion picture money.
Wow. Keith dollars. Ooh, that's
Yeah.
sweet.
They took
There
my
you
money.
go.
Is it gray again?
Is that a Z? There's a Z car over there. Nice.
Yeah. Here you go. Here you go,
What?
Brian. This is for you.
Ooh, the
Rolls.
rolls.
Yeah.
Look at those wheels, man.
Yeah.
Well, this is at a wheel company. So the wheel companies, man,
Oh
I
yeah.
think they're making more money than anybody because that's all they have is Bentleys and Rolls Royces and this craziness.
Bespoke. Orange.
See, look all the exotics all the way down. This is wheel
Yeah,
company.
yeah. I'm surprised it's not roped off. One time I went, it was roped off. You had to like go through a line to go through look at all the cars and the wheel,
Wow.
one of the wheel booths.
That's El Camino.
That's a SS. What is it?
It's El Camino.
Yeah, no, but it's just SS something
SS.
underneath.
It's got the SS on the doors.
Yeah.
That's a
It says-
lot of fender.
Yeah, it is.
What does it say? Mino?
Monte,
But,
is it Monte Carlo? No.
Yeah, it was a Monte Carlo that was in the El Camino.
Maybe it's a Monte Camino.
Monte Camino.
Oh, look at those air deflectors. Wow.
Monte Mino?
Oh yeah, look at that. Monte taillights.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Monte Carlo SS, and they made it into El Camino.
Looks weird.
Well,
It was,
Chevy didn't do it, so they did.
Yeah.
So here's Chip Foose Lincoln.
That's
That's
sweet.
nice.
See, that's nice. That is nice. It's classy. Nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
that's sweet.
Yeah, it is. Flawless. Now, did they come with this air vent in it?
I was just gonna ask about that. What the heck is that? Something's Frenched.
Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe that's a rocket launcher.
Put the umbrella there or something.
Yeah, your umbrella. Umbrella shoot.
See, I need one of these for me.
You'll never fit in it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about headroom.
Yeah, stretch it out a little bit. That's what duct tape's for.
Oh my gosh.
This is what
What?
McGuire's. Yep. That was at McGuire's.
You didn't get any other pictures of the Horn Blasters truck there?
Nah.
It was Whistling Diesel's old truck. Put like 17 turbos on it.
Yeah. I got to pull out my other pictures. Here's the crew.
Hey, crew. Saw that picture.
Sam is stupid, man. This dude, he's a trip.
Yeah. That's
Bronco.
sweet.
Original Blazers. I got to dig out my other camera's photos. I'll let you guys see them next week.
Well, 2 weeks.
You gonna be here next week, Thanksgiving?
That was at a big Texan bar or Texan steakhouse.
Nice.
372 on steak.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
If you
Did you
can
get the
eat
70?
it, yeah, if you can eat the whole steak and potato and salad, you get it free.
Oh,
Well, a couple people did it while we were there.
wow.
Yeah, you gotta be I don't know, a lot of food. All right, how do you get out of here? There we go. All right, guys, it's my bedtime.
All right. Sign us out so we can go to therapy session.
Yeah, Brian we got to send him some cookies.
We're gonna work on him. No worry.
Work on
All
me.
right.
Why?
All right, hard ass.
He's biting his tongue.
You can say anything you want. You can't stonewall me, man. You just can't do it. You
All right,
can't-
guys,
No,
I'm
you can't do it.
gonna
Yeah,
sign
Louis.
us off. Hold on a second.
All right, Louis.
So everybody, thanks for coming to the chat. Please check us out on YouTube and PowerTube TV, Plan and Traffic Show, and we will see you guys next week.